Hello, welcome. I don't know about you, I've seen enough of this loft. It's time to get out. I love a good loft vlog, don't get me wrong, but my excitement is palpable. If you haven't noticed, I'm heading into Manhattan for the first time in almost 4 months. And I just want to get out of here. Let's go, let's just go. Run down on Le Luc before I head out. I've got the Line by K ruched tank top, my Urban Outfitters skirt, which I've had for a little while, and some Air Force Ones. We out, baby. I had to go see my manager.
Just as bad as you. Just as bad as you.
Well, hello, fancy seeing you here. Yes, it's a different day. I haven't done that in a while where I just didn't finish a vlog or anything, but I hope you enjoyed all of that wondrous Manhattan b-roll. That was my first proper sunny day exploring Manhattan again, as I think I mentioned in my intentions for that day. That's what I really wanted, was just to feel like, I don't know, just take in just the magic, because it has been just so long. I've been cocooning out here in Brooklyn and you know, just very much to my own neighborhood and in my own routine here, and in a way it's just felt like a world away. I'm sure everything for people in Manhattan has been feeling more intense over COVID and the pandemic and everything like that. I have to say, if I had to choose between being in Manhattan and being out in Brooklyn through this whole thing, I'm definitely grateful that I was able to be here in this apartment and just have so much peace and be in quite a just a nice chill neighborhood for the whole thing. Let me just pop you on the tripod. 2 hours later. Okay, we're good. Honestly, I've just decided I'm going to continue on and just vlog for the rest of the day and see what happens. I'm quite the busy bee. I've already just been back from grabbing a crap ton of packages. This is why I work out, so I can carry all my crap home and my groceries on a day-to-day basis, because this girl always carrying too many things than her body can handle. Many of the OG YouTube subscribers know I am a self-proclaimed bag lady. You can see I've got my heatless waves in. I'm out of the shower. I was feeling so sweaty. They probably won't have enough time to set. I do have an IGTV on this as well on Instagram if you want to know how I get my loose effortless waves. I actually haven't done heatless waves in forever because my hair's had such a natural wave curl to it from summer humidity, but I always just find that after I'm out of the shower, it just tames it a little bit, gets rid of some of the frizz. I feel like I'm about to do 90 million outfit changes today. This is my throw on and other stories dress from last year, which you all know I've worn to death. but I think I need to change into like an old t-shirt or something, because I have some things to do around the flat that I've been putting off for weeks, and I finally started on it last night, and the first thing I need to do is the floors. As you guys know, I have these lovely white floors, and if you followed the sort of makeover of this loft from the very start, we painted the floors white and coated them and all of that, but we missed some areas with the polyurethane satin clear gloss on the top, and that's what has really helped like protect the whiteness, and it just makes it really easy to clean. But I missed some spots, and I've been living here for 10 months and I still haven't gotten around to doing it. So last night I did a massive like 2.5 hour triple clean of the like floors. Do you ever just go into those like really therapeutic like deep cleans? That's what I was doing. I was like on my hands and knees really scrubbing it. You could eat food off this floor, it's so clean. But I got like all the scuff marks off from like a housewarming I had in November, and now it's just clean and primed, and I'm gonna do it, and while it's drying I'm actually gonna head. Also my new prints and frames came, so I'm hoping to get some fresh inspiration up on the walls. It might not be today. I mean, quarantine would have been the perfect time to do it, but this week I feel like the vibes are right. We're getting it done. Home improvement things. I might even open some of these packages. I know I said I'd show you some of the summer shoes or trainers that I bought, and they finally came because I ordered like the wrong ones a million times, but I think we're gonna get there this time. But first, food, lunch, let's eat. This is the sandwich situation. It's not pretty, but it's delicious. Ciabatta, my normal chicken cutlet, but they're doing kind of like a tangy barbecue spicy special today, so I just asked them to switch it up a little bit for me and add some of that. You know, same but different. Got my cold brew with a shot of espresso and oat milk for all the caffeine things. Joanna from La Cantine does La Colombe coffee, and I love La Colombe coffee. It's like so strong but so good. And then I took these out of the pack just to show you, but the cookies from there are like some of the best cookies I've ever had in New York. They're really like soft and gooey and fresh, and like the dark chocolate in them is so good. The only thing is they come in a pack of 2 for $5. You can't just buy one, and I pretty much eat 2 of them almost every single time, but I'm gonna try and stop myself at 1 today. Oh, I think I got the perfect soundtrack to doing all of these home bits. Robin's doing her Club Domo live set. Oh, that's gonna go on in the background while I do these motherfucking floors. And yes, I did curse, and if you don't like it, wait for a sponsored video, because when I don't do a sponsored video, that is the freedom that I allow myself, freedom of speech. I'm Irish, I curse a lot. It's just the way it is. Okay, so before I do anything else, let me show you really quickly some of the things that came in. I was in Barnes & Noble when I was in Manhattan, and I got 3 new poetry books. I got We Hope This Reaches You in Time by Samantha King Holmes and R.H. Sign, I think, Sin. Sign. Got Aphrodite Made Me Do It, Trisha Mateer. Really enjoying this one so far. Really like how this one touches on some kind of like same-sex relationship topics and just like family dynamics around that. And then I also got Chameleon Aura by Billy Chipata, who I think is a Zimbabwean writer who's now based in the US. I've read a couple of things from him before, and I remember quite liking it, but then I was in the store and I don't know, I just quite like the format and the tone of his voice, so I picked up that as well. Cheers. Momentary coffee break. Also made a Glacier reorder. I repurchased like the Generation G sort of matte lipstick that I always wear. I'm actually wearing it now, and I'm wearing it with that I'm so sorry, I forgot to mention the actual name in the video. I put it in the comments, but the lip liner that I found to match it, the closest thing so far was the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in 14C. So I have the lip liner combo just to like strengthen the look of the raspberry pink shade, just give it a bit more of an outline on my lips, but you guys know I use this on my lip and cheeks. It's like my favorite combo. I got another Glossier solution, which I know I mentioned I picked up last time, but I ended up giving that one to a friend that I thought it would be really great for, and I just figured I could just easily repurchase it, so got that. Got my favorite concealer, which I'm also using now. I'm actually wearing no skin makeup whatsoever. I'm just wearing Generation G underneath my eyes and around my nose a little bit, and some of this obviously, and then just like a little bit of Kevin O'Quan contour. But yeah, I feel like at this point I can't live without this, and I know I'm gonna hit pan on the one I have shortly, so I just bought this preemptively. I'm shade G8, which I think equates to like the medium, when they just used to have like light, medium and dark. And then something new that I haven't tried before is the Milky Oil waterproof makeup remover. I love like a biphase style oily makeup remover, and I do find that the Glossier mascara, like it is, even with like my other Clinique biphase oil remover that like gets off everything, it kind of is like tricky. So I kind of wanted to try, oh my god, the coffee, I'm talking so fast. I'm also just trying to get through this quickly because I want to put on, like I don't even want to miss a minute of that set. I got these 2 pairs of like my summer sneakers, but I mean, what is it now? It's like the first week of August at this point, but I've been trying to get these sorted for about a month. I ordered this pair, I ordered wrong twice, so this is my 3rd attempt at ordering these Vans. And then I also got Converse, which came from the UK, were the wrong size, so thankfully I just sucked it up, and instead of trying to get them on ASOS, they had them in my size on the actual brand websites. I really wanted these Converse. I'm really picky with my shoes actually. Like a normal pair of Converse, like I couldn't just pick a normal pair. No, I wanted the sold out platform ones, didn't I? But yeah, these are just like the all white, I think they're called the Lift, like Converse high top Lift. So they're just a little bit more platformed, and I like that there's no like red or blue in them. There's just, like it's just black and white. And I got these for summer dresses. I mean, they don't need an explanation, they're classic, and I've never actually owned Converse before. Other pair that I ordered were UK size 7, US 9, so I'm gonna put those on my Depop. I'm putting a bunch of stuff on Depop this week, so check that out in the description below if you want. I also went for a classic pair of Vans. I actually went all the way as far as lacing the other ones that I got before realizing they were too small. But here we are, we're gonna lace them again. These are just the platform classic style of Vans. So again, there's just a little bit of added height, and I know these ones are gonna be comfortable. The Converse, I'm not holding out hope that they're gonna be super comfortable, but these I know from friends are really great for just running around, is what I got. So I'm gonna throw on some DIY clothing right now and chat you through what I'm trying to do today. This old stained t-shirt on, which I actually quite like, but I ruined it ages ago, and now it's just like my painting t-shirt. But yeah, basically what I'm doing is, see this lovely sheen on the floors? Yeah, there's some spots where that sheen is missing, and yeah, it's finally clean enough for me to go over now, because I didn't want to like not clean the floors properly and then put the stain on and then just be left with kind of like a slightly dirty look underneath the stain. I just wanted to make sure that it was like triple cleaned, and just like it literally does look like the day we did it now. Also need to finally do the top. Gave that also a bit of a scrub last night, and I might even run some stain over the front things as well. If you haven't seen this before, we built this whole unit to hide our like heating system, our furnace. A lot of people ask, actually, does like the loft get cold or too warm? No, actually it's a pretty warm space. It's not in use. We can just hide its ugliness and also add some much needed extra storage, which a loft I feel like always needs. My hair is starting to fall out now already, but yeah, this whole unit actually just completely pulls out. Also gotta open all of these windows well, so we can let some of the fumes from the chemicals I'm about to use escape, and hopefully it'll dry while I'm out today so I don't have to smell it. Polyurethane satin finish. I didn't want a matte look for the floors, and I didn't want an ultra glossy, so I feel like this is a really nice in between. You can kind of see the effect of it there. But yeah, it's clear, but if you put too much of it in some areas, it does turn kind of yellow. So there is certain yellow spots on the floor, but it's really, you know, it's not really noticeable in the grand scheme of things. I really hope I have enough to do today. There's about, I'd say about a fifth or a quarter of this left. I'm gonna put it in a paint tray, and then you have to, like, you can't use a paint roller. You have to use these like fuzzy floor finishing, like people use these for when they're varnishing floors. Basically, it does come with a stick, but I want to do it by hand, seeing as I'm kind of spot doing areas, so hopefully we'll get it done nice and quick. Okay, DIY is done. Very quick look at my outfit. I am going to be running into Williamsburg, and this is what I'm wearing. This is actually what I wanted to wear. We were supposed to go to the beach today, and it didn't happen because it ended up being dull, and now it's sunny because, you know, that's just New York weather. You just cannot predict it, and it changes on a dime, and the forecast is literally never correct. Even if you're like looking, like Ireland is pretty bad for this as well, but New York can literally get all 4 seasons in one day. You can be looking at the weather forecast and looking outside and it won't match up. Anyway, I'm heading into Williamsburg. I'm meeting my good friends Tal and Adele for just a little end of week catch up. I think it's a nice way to cap off my day. New gorge shirt. It's actually a men's shirt from Tombolo, which is a pretty famous like men's shirt store in New York. They do really funky stuff, but I saw that a artist that I like collaborated with them on like 3 amazing shirts, and this is the one that I picked. This one would best suit my coloring, and it says flaneur, which I believe is the word for somebody who aimlessly walks around for the sake of beauty. And just taking in everything. French people, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool that it was on this beautiful linen shirt. It's all embroidered. There's so much detail on it. Worth every penny, in my opinion. And then just my old linen Uniqlo shorts, which I have been searching for a dupe of all summer, and haven't really found anything exactly in this cut, especially not for the price that I paid for them. Supergas, which have been in the wash. They're looking a little fresher than usual. They washed actually pretty well. And yeah, that's my outfit. Did not take out my heatless waves because it's so hot. I don't know why I didn't have the aircon running while I was doing the floors today, but alas, I'm just keeping it up. I just clipped it up like this. This is why I love this hairstyle. I think it looks really cute while it's setting as well. And yes, there is mess. I think I'm gonna leave that and like, I don't know, I think I'm gonna do a big tidy up vlog next and like a closet clear out. I'm actually filming 2 videos this week, so I'm a bit exasperated. Let's go. back in a very cozy flat now. Oh, those couple of hours in Williamsburg were so nice and just what I needed. It really sort of flipped my mood. I don't know, you guys would probably have a chat about how I've been feeling after dinner, but yeah, I'm glad to be home. The floors are looking good. And breathe. Back in my PJs slash house clothes slash loungewear. You guys know I still like a cute loungewear moment no matter what, and I thought I'd give these little shorts a shout out. They're from a brand I think based in LA called Mate, the label. It's kind of hard to show you, but they've got like little back pockets, and I don't know, I feel like every girl just needs baggy, sleepy shorts, you know what I mean? And I really do like these now. They were kind of pricey. They were like $50 a pop, but the fabric is so soft and they've been so comfy, and I got them in a dark grey as well. I did get them in the extra small though, because you guys know me and my loungewear, I still like to look cute in even my PJs, so I kind of wanted them to be comfortable but like not like crazy baggy looking, so I went for the extra small, and I'm glad I did, because even since getting them I feel like they've loosened out a little bit. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been sleeping in, and I just thought I'd give that brand a little shout out because I don't regret spending the money on them. I intended on this omelette being really nicely presented on this beautiful speckled all place plate situation. I also cooked it in the all place pan because I don't need to cook with oil in this pan. It's like non-stick, but I messed it up, didn't I? So I just ended up kind of just plopping it all on the plate. You know, sometimes you win some, you lose some. Delicious, like perfect light summer dinner in my opinion. Just some fried tomatoes, fried red onions. Your girl is fed. I've even got my dessert ready. I've got my cookie from earlier, which I didn't get a chance to dig into because I was stuffed after that sandwich. Even got a glass of milk like a big baby. But yeah, oh my god, I can't wait to eat that there. Now I'm going to try and not think about the fact that there's another cookie in the fridge. Hope that you liked some of the B-roll that I shot in Williamsburg. Such a good evening. With the girls as well, and we were talking a lot about, I just kind of asked them, I was like, how's July for you guys? Because I found July really tough. You can probably notice in my lack of uploads and everything like that, and I mentioned it in the last vlog, you know. I answered a lot of your questions in the Q&A and kind of touched on my mood and how I've been feeling and how I've kind of taken a step back in the month of July just to kind of recoup mentally, and I've just felt like I've needed a break. I feel like I was probably running on like quarantine adrenaline, and I just got into quarantine routine really quickly, but now I find the tough thing is actually being in this state of limbo, and that's what we were discussing in the B-roll. I kind of wanted to show you a little bit of the vibe of what things are like. Obviously things are livening up a little bit more. Restaurants are open, lots of people are socializing and eating outside. I have been thinking a lot about why I feel so weird, and I think it's because that sense of limbo is just, we're not quite in our quarantine where like we had to stay at home routines, and I'm also not quite back to my old normal. I know there's never going to be an old normal, but in terms of going to a workout class and seeing other people and going to a coffee shop all day and sitting there and being productive amongst other people working, like yes, the restaurants are open, but it's very limited still at the moment, and I know it needs to be like that for a while. Not being in either of them fully, I'm finding quite hard to adjust to that, and I've been just trying to take the time to hopefully come up with a new routine that will suit that. And there's a whole other aspect to that energetically, which I've been feeling a lot as well. The Lionsgate portal is about to open on the 8th of August, which is like a karmic cycle for the next 12 years, which is both like a good thing. It's something to look forward to. There's going to be a lot more authenticity, I think, in the next 12 years, and just compatibility with a lot of different aspects within our lives. But it means that this whole sort of last few weeks or months or year for some people. It's kind of been a closing out of a lot of chapters, and a closing out of a lot of painful things and things that a lot of us haven't dealt with, feelings, triggers, all of that kind of stuff. And I've been trying to do intuitively just a lot of that work behind the scenes, which is why I haven't been as present on social media, even on Instagram. Like, I've just kind of taken an overall, like, I would say maybe like a 40% step back. I mean, you can Google Lionsgate portal if it's something that resonates with you. I know it will be just clearing everything out so we can all kind of hopefully move forward with a slightly more positive and energetic next couple of months. It's going to be the biggest energetic shift of the year. So very first world problems in the grand scheme of things. Like, there's so much going on in the world right now. Like, my heart goes out to like Lebanon, and just, oh my goodness, a big part of that, you know, we all feel that heavy energy of things that go on in the world globally. It's painful. It's been a painful, bloody 2020 so far, and I hope whoever you are out there watching, I hope that you take some time this weekend to just show yourself some care and some love and some space to process whatever you're going through. News, charged my crystals under the Aquarius full moon, so I'll be resting with these on my chest this evening while eating my cookies and probably watching some trash on YouTube, but gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Feel free to catch me on Instagram during the week. I'm still sharing a lot of outfits and snippets from my day and getting back into it. But until next time, yeah, sending love and empowerment for your upcoming week. I will catch you guys in the next one.